You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the tea.
Welcome everyone to another segment of Weird Futures Comic Talk. I'm your host Bob Cheesy, presenting to you this week of Week 8 on the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. This is the reprise of the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows post Secret Wars. This was a series that was running during Secret Wars, but now I guess they're making it a canon thing. So I will begin by breaking down the comic and its plot and synopsis, followed by a brief feedback and review of what I thought about the comic. So let's get started. So in this series of Renew Your Vows, this is back in the Amazing Spider-Man where it wasn't canon, where Dr. Octopus did not mind swap Peter. This is where Peter has his own family, Mary Jane, and they have a daughter named Mayday Parker. And it begins by him fighting the Scorpion, one of his old villains. And while he's fighting him, he's thinking about his grocery list, not even focusing on the fight. And then his wife is calling him while he's getting beat up, and he eventually subdues the Scorpion, ties him up, and he goes about his merry day. It then proceeds for him to go to do the nasty with his wife. They're getting jiggy with it, and all of a sudden Mayday's powers are out of control and she webs everything up. And she explains that she was just trying to perfect and to get better with her powers, and she starts losing it and gets impatient and starts crying, but Peter and Mary Jane consoles her, saying it's okay, it's all natural, kind of, not really. And there's a scene where Peter Parker is making pancakes, and then he accidentally throws it over his head due to his strength, and she catches it. And then it's just a whole family talking conversation going on. And then it cues to Peter Parker presenting J. Jonah Jameson his pictures that he took of Spider-Man. Just like the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, he's just like crap. In this case, he's just saying boring. And then he rips him off, and he's a grumpy old dude, this Jameson guy, whatever he is. Turns out that Gloria, his secretary or whatever she is to Jameson, is explaining to Peter Parker that he's been acting like this grumpy old dude since he has quit smoking. As they're talking, all of a sudden there's this big explosion that happens in Manhattan, in New York, obviously, and Peter rushes to the scene where it's a classic, Peter, where are you? Peter, go get me some pictures, and he's already gone before, everybody else knows it. And then it reveals that he's been taking some really good pictures of himself because he has a drone following him and taking pictures of him while he's doing his thing. And I kid you not, guys, there's a giant dinosaur attacking the scene. I don't know or understand, but that's just what's happening. And then all of a sudden a bunch of these little midgets attack Spider-Man, and then here he's saying, this is ridiculous, I can't believe I'm being subdued by all these little people. I mean, I've beaten Vulture, Sandman, Shocker, and Scorpion, and this and that, and then he's getting attacked by, in his words, I can't get sacked by a pile of albino stickmen. So this is quite strange for Spider-Man. All of a sudden, to his rescue is his wife, Mary Jane, in this Spider-Man suit. What happens is, if you guys read Renew Your Vows during the Secret Wars, Mary Jane was kidnapped by Regent, that villain, during his small and brief Renew Your Vows run during Secret Wars. After she was kidnapped, Peter Parker designed her a suit that replicates his powers so that she could fight alongside of him. And he explains to her that I built this suit for you so you can get out of danger, not to abuse it and to, help me fighting along. And then the classic, well, I'm helping you, I'm your wife, that's what I do. And then all of a sudden, the moment, I have not seen this Spider-Man villain before, maybe it's a new introduction or I've missed it, but the moment comes in and kidnaps his daughter and beats her up. And now that's where the issue ends, where, oh no, it's about our daughter, we gotta save her. And that's just the overall synopsis of this week's The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, issue number 1. So my overall thoughts and feedback about this particular issue, I think it's an alright issue. I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan. And to me, this is just the whatever issue. Nothing too big happens. It's a side story, not really canon alongside the whole Civil War event or anything else. I don't think it's going to tie into any other universe or crossover, at least not at this point, or even the canon Amazing Spider-Man with Parker Industries and all that. This is just, Spider-Man, Peter Parker paying the rent, getting pictures and doing photography for Jameson, and just being a family man and a father and a husband. So this is a new take on Spider-Man, and it's okay to me. I have no complaints. It's not bad so far. It's just a nice little side story to get delved into. To me, it's nothing to be taken seriously. It's good. It's not bad. Nothing crazy. Nothing amazing. Wink, wink. And it's a good read. So just go ahead and pick it up. It's a nice, lighthearted, comic run, and it's a good read without getting too serious into comics. So that wraps up what my feedback and thoughts are about this new Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you want any other comics for us to review. If you enjoyed this run of the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, let us know. Just talk to us, please. With that being said, thank you guys for staying tuned for Weird Futures Comic Talk, week number 8. This has been Bob Cheesy presenting to you all The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, issue number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful day. Thank you.